while he was working as a farmer with his own father, and they both were out of school. Because he was injured, his father thought that why not, ask him to study meanwhile he gets better. But when he got better, he felt like that I want to study. He continued the study and somehow he managed to get a degree as well. When he got married, his wife was totally against to get the daughters into the school. And somehow, because he had that exposure, he said that no, I am going to allow my daughters to study. They got education, and he was the rebellious one among all the family members. And then the daughter named Lena, she had 4 sisters, but the focus of the story right now is Lena. She had 3 daughters, and first one was the elder one, and the next one the twins. She remembered when she got twins pregnancy news, and everybody knew it was daughters, how everybody came in form of sympathy, that how you could have a boy, how one of them could be a boy. And the answer she gave to everybody was, it's not the gender, it's the human being that I'm going to raise. She made sure she gave everything she could because of that one gesture that her father did. She made sure they had the best education from all of them as much as possible. Her husband died after a few years when the daughters were born, and she was the only one who was taking care of them. She sold all the jewelry, all the assets she had, because she knew that education was something that made a change even in her father's family. She got them educated. She was not at all into the bracket of doing what people are saying, because people were saying to save money for the marriage. People were saying to save money for the dowry, otherwise people will not marry your children. But she said that I am not into this. I'm going to make them a good human being and an educated one. Today, she might have lost all the assets or the material things, but after a few years, the twins, both of the twins were anesthesiasts. One of them is in US in Bronx right now. She has a son, a planned family. She knew that I'll have that family that I'll be able to manage. The other one is also in anesthesia in Pakistan, serving the local communities and also the bigger cities. The third one is right in front of you, who work in the policy making for reproductive health and rights, because I have seen that one gesture from my grandparent actually changed many generations. Today, we 3 daughters are at this position because of one gesture. I still remember that moment when there was no food at home. And I still remember that moment when she said, we'll go through this as well. So it's my message to everyone that always give confidence to your daughters, and education is everything. You don't need to rely on material sources. The only thing that matters is the confidence that you give to your daughters, because it's my mother because of which I am here today. And it's the education that is really, really important, that makes you realize that how much planning family is important, how much education is important. So that one gesture, maybe that one injury was done for some good. And because of that one injury today, lots of generations are going to change. And that's why I'm going to continue working no matter what age, no matter what date. I'm going to help every woman as much as I can. Let's pledge and let's always be helpful to women and always tell people how education and family planning can change lives. Thank you.